Trying to think of good Tinder pickup lines is hard work, especially when you're not feeling very creative. Today, you can follow me as I go through my Tinder account, and I'm going to throw up photos of women that I find here on Tinder right now, and I'm going to live brainstorm ways that I could tease them. It's going to help you come up with ideas for yourself. I highly recommend you pause on images and try to think of how you tease, and then find out how I tease, so we can practice this skill set together. Now, you've probably guessed this from the title, but this is actually part 2 of a series that I'm going to do just like this, where I go through profiles and think live how I would open them. If you'd like to see part 1, go ahead and click on the link up here. It's totally not necessary, they're not connected, but just so you know, there are other episodes like this one if you do enjoy it. Now, before I get rolling, I just want to rehash. There are lots of different kinds of openers out there that you can use on Tinder. What I find works by far the best isn't a canned line that you repeat over and over again, but rather a playful tease or jab, or a funny comment based on something that a woman's got in her profile. If you do that, I find that gets by far the highest response rate from women. Because again, writing, it's one thing to get matches, it's another thing to get them responding. Most women have like tens, if not hundreds of guys trying to message them on these online dating apps. And so being able to stand out from the crowd by having something playful and fun is going to give you by far the best chance of her responding. So let's get rolling. I've got my phone here and okay, let's open up my Tinder account. Okay, let's see. No, by the way, I'm only going to pick women that seem like they might be attractive. No. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Have a look at this photo. What do you think that I could say to her? All right, I'll tell you what I would say. Oh, it looks like someone's trying to hide the evil side of their face. Not sure if that's what your mom meant when she told you that a lady is meant to leave a little bit of mystery. I think that's what I'd say. So a little bit playful. And again, you may listen to some of these and think, wait, I could come up with something better. I'm doing this on the fly because again, I don't want to spend a lot of time trying to think, right? I just want to come up with something that's playful enough, message them, and keep moving. Because Tinder is no fun if you spend like 5 minutes on each woman trying to come up with a tease. You can be there a long time. Okay, let's go on. What's she got in a... Okay, let's use this one. Have a look at this photo here. What would you say? Obviously, you could potentially say something very sexual if you wanted to. You could make a comment about the bikini, but I wouldn't go to the sexual angle. It seems too obvious in this one. So what am I going to say? Okay. So that's the pose that a woman needs to take when she's trying to get an even bikini line. That sounds like way too much work for me. And then I'll put a little wink or, tongue poking out smiley face. And going on, let's have a look. All right. Okay. When you look at this, guys, tell me what's the first thing you think. Like, tell me what is the first thought that pops into your head. It's probably along the same lines as mine. I'm going to go with this. And this tease that I think is coming to my head is dangerous, but I would say it anyway, just because it's too good an opportunity. I might say something like, now, I really approve of your photo here. It shows lots of cleavage, which is always a thumbs up for me. But I've got to say, I think I saw a porn movie last night that ended this exact same way. What are the odds? Wink, smiley face. I think a lot of women will get it. I think some women might be offended. This girl looks like she's pretty out there, so I think she's going to laugh. It's always a dicey one when you go super sexual. It's always a bit of a risk. I'm a risk taker because if you hit the nail on the head, then that can help expedite the sexual escalation process on these interactions. So it's always a bit of a balancing act, right? Will this offend? Will she enjoy it? If I get it right, it goes better. Okay, actually, I see a lot of photos like this one. Throw it up right now so you can have a bit of a look. Women in the gym, women pushing weights, leg day, squats, all this kind of stuff. I see this quite often in photos. And I've kind of got a similar kind of line that I'll frequently use with them depending on the photo. So in this one, I might say, so tell me and be honest, wink, just before you're about to lift a big weight like this, are you secretly thinking, please don't fart, please don't fart, please don't fart? I think that's where I'm going to go with it because, again, it looks like she's got fart face on as well. Again, it's making fun of her rather than commending. I think a lot of guys are just going to go straight to the compliment on photos like this. Gym photos in general tends to happen quite a lot. Now, before I go on, you may be sitting here watching this and thinking, well, wait, Damien, this is great to watch, but I'm not getting a lot of matches, so I'm not getting a lot of practice at this. If that's you, I highly recommend you download my 21-point Tinder photo cheat sheet. I'll put the link up here. Essentially what it's going to do is going to give you 21 factors that you need to think about when deciding what photos are or aren't going to work in your Tinder profile to help you get the best matches possible. Go ahead and check that out. I'll also include a comment in the links below. But for now, let's continue on. I've got a profile here, which I think I'll throw it up for you here. Have a bit of a look at it. What do you think I could say to this woman right now? So what do I think I should get? Should probably a fascinator on her head. She's got, okay, cool. I know what I'm going to do with this. Looks like a very small trophy you're wearing on your top. Did you win Best Cleavage of the Night award? I think that's what I'm going to say on this one. Oh, she's Thai. We'll give it a go. I think we'll see how she likes it because she's got a Thai name. That's how I know she's Thai, even though she's here in the country. She must be a traveler. Okay, I love it. Not only is she really, really hot, but this is just begging for a comment. What am I going to say? Okay, so looking at your first profile, I can't help but think there may be an easy way to come to terms with your penis envy. I think that's where I'm going to go with it because that's again, it's being slightly sexual, but not too aggressively so, not too aggressively sexual, more making fun of her than, you know, the number of other things that popped into my head the first moment I saw this photo. And going on, oh, I love that bikini she's wearing. At least those bikini bottoms. What could I say here, guys? You saying something you could say? What's she doing here? Okay. Okay, how about this? Oh, well, look at you there standing there with your invisible cigarette and your invisible pants. I think I'm going to say that because it almost looks like she's not wearing much of a bikini down there either. I think she'll enjoy that. Let's see. What do we got? No. Oh my God, no. I'm just going through a glut of really unappealing profiles. No. Okay, let's go with this one. Let's go for a really easy one, huh? Looks like somebody has been watching a few too many reruns of Dirty Dancing. Nobody puts baby in a corner, huh? Hopefully you understand that one. That's more of a Western one, but you know, you hopefully will get it. Oh gosh, what a horrible first photo this is. Jesus Christ. Okay. So I'm looking at your first photo here, and I think we need to have a little bit of a chat. Wait, no, that's too many littles. So I'm having a look at your first photo here, and I think we need to have a chat about your taste in men. I think that's what we're gonna say. Gonna assume that that's her boyfriend. He looks like he's a bit slimy. Yeah, okay. All those jokes aside. By the way, you'll notice sometimes I chuckle more at these than you feel like chuckling at them. You and I are gonna have different senses of humor, and so are the women that I'm teasing and bantering with. I don't care. In other words, I'm not trying to come up with a tease that she will definitely like. I'm trying to come up with a tease that I definitely like that probably won't cause offense. That's really important because I want to entertain me above all, and if she doesn't like my sense of humor, I don't really want to catch up with her. There's enough women on Tinder that I don't want to play the trying to please everyone game. So that's the thing, right? You may not always like my sense of humor as I'm going through and doing these, but I think it's really important that you get a notion of what a sense of humor, what these is like, and how quickly you can really see a profile and think of a tease when you get a little bit of practice. Doing what we're doing here together is the best way to get practice at this, so keep going on. Let's have a look here. Oh gosh. Okay. So here I've got in every single photo of this girl, this woman, I suppose, she's 29, she's pouting. I don't know what she's got, but she's got massive pout face going on. I'm going to say something about that. By the way, when I'm looking to work out how to tease, if there's nothing obvious, I look for all the photos and I try to look for patterns. Is she frowning? Is she smiling? Is she always wearing black? Is she always the shortest friend? Is she always with friends? If I can see patterns, it tends to help give me some inspiration for a tease that I can use. So looking at this one, she's pouting in pretty much every photo. Wow, I don't believe I've ever seen a lady work so hard to master the pout. You truly are the queen of pouting. I think that's what I'm going to say, and hopefully she plays along with it. Here's, okay, cute puppy. Okay, again, I've been rewarded for swiping through her profile a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so here's another example. I'll show you both photos because they're both in the same lady's profile. She's got a picture of her with a cute puppy with her. So what am I going to say? I'm probably going to say something along the lines of, so, ... Do you just wander around stealing random puppies so you can get good Tinder photos? Question mark with a wink smiley face. I think that's what I'm going to say. I think that's a good opener for her. So I think that's all I'm going to do for today. I want to keep these videos relatively short. Are there any great teasers you thought I should have thought of? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the little bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm Damien. Have a fantastic week. Take care.